Good evening, friends. While addressing this year's Mann Ki Baat program, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the nation was shocked to witness the insult of the tricolour on January 26th. We have to fill the coming days with hope and nobility. It's a message for people to unite against anarchy and destruction of public property in the name of a peaceful farmers' protest. The Prime Minister's comments came in the aftermath of the violence on January 26th, when goons posing as farmers protesting against farm laws broke barricades to enter Delhi. They clashed with the police, vandalized property, and entered the Red Fort to unfurl flags from its ramparts. Meanwhile, a forensic team has collected samples from the Red Fort in the Delhi riots case. 38 cases have been registered and 84 people have been arrested. 1,700 video footage has been accessed from CCTVs, and internet service has been suspended in the Delhi borders. In news related to Sushant Singh Rajput, his cousin Kumar Singh was shot at in Bihar by 3 men on a motorbike yesterday. He was hospitalized and is stable, but his companion is critical. He was hospitalized due to the bullet injury, but is stable at the moment. He was on his way to his Yamaha motorcycle showroom in Bihar's Saharsa at 11:30 a.m. when the incident took place. 3 people on a bike fired at Singh and his friend after overtaking their car. Numerous rounds were fired, and the duo tried their best to duck the bullets. As per reports, Rajkumar Singh suffered injuries in his leg as multiple rounds were fired, while his companion was critical after bullets hit his waist. Sushant's cousin registered his statement with the police from the hospital bed. The police informed that the treatment was underway. An investigation into the incident was going on. The reason for this attack is being probed. In another news piece, Sushant's close friend Kushal Zaveri revealed that he, along with his other friends, haven't got a closure after the actor's death. Kushal, who spoke to Sushant on June 9th, revealed that he didn't know that he was going through a tough time. Kushal said it was a sudden shock, that he couldn't believe it when he heard the news. We will never get a closure on why he took such a step, or if he did not do it, what exactly happened to him. It will stay with a question mark, he told Bollywood Live. Kushal said he didn't have the slightest hint that Sushant was troubled. Kushal stayed with Sushant for a year in 2018. The fans who allege foul play in his death that took place on June 14th have been unhappy about the lack of updates from the CBI that is still investigating the case. It is not only his friends, but also fans and well-wishers from around the world who are waiting for a closure to this case and justice being given to Sushant and his family. 2020 was a year that witnessed numerous films and web series that landed in controversies for their alleged objectionable content. Right from the web series like Patal Lok, Gunjan Saxena, Ekta Kapoor's XXX series, season 2, and A Suitable Boy, to movies like Sadak 2. Many of them had to face legal battles. 2021 also did not start any different, with one of the first major series of the year, Tandav, hurting the sentiments of Hindus. Now the center has decided to act on this, and they will decide on the guidelines for OTT platform, says the INB Minister Javadekar in a press conference. This decision comes in the wake of the web series Tandav facing intense criticism across the nation. Not just did the chief ministers of various states and national leaders react to it, numerous FIRs were filed against the makers too. The show was under fire for hurting religious sentiments through scenes where deities were allegedly insulted. As a result of intense attacks over the content, as over-the-top platforms, the government is coming up with a set of guidelines for the filmmakers. Javadekar cited the multiple complaints received on the platform to highlight the content not coming under the purview of the various acts. The ministry now announced that the government will release a detailed protocol in the matter soon. The matter also reached the Supreme Court, which refused to grant the Thunder team protection from arrest, while pulling the makers up for hurting sentiments. The court urged the makers to approach the High Court for anticipatory bail and quashing of the FIRs filed in Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, and Maharashtra. Ali Abbas Zafar, the director of the web series, Amazon Prime India head Aparna Purohit, producer Himanshu Mehra, the show's writer Gaurav Solanki, and actor Mohammed Zishan Ayub are under fire. Earlier on, November 11, the center had issued a notification bringing online films, audiovisual programs, and online news and current affairs content under the Ministry of INB. According to a notification issued by the Cabinet Secretariat on November 9, which had been signed by the President, the content made available by online providers such as Netflix, Amazon, Hotstar, etc., will also come under the ministry. With this, the INB ministry has the power to regulate policies related to news, audio, visual contents, and films available on online platforms. Minister Javadekar also announced that cinema halls will now be allowed to operate as per 100% capacity from February 1st. So this means that people like Ekta Kapoor and Mahesh Bhatt and Kashyap will not be able to do as they please and show whatever content they want to push across to audiences. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister, known for the number of U-turns he takes, that is, the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, is seen favouring the farm laws in a video posted by BJP's official spokesperson, Sampit Patra, on Twitter. Now, Manish Sisodia of AAP has taken offence and claimed it is an edited video and that the party will take legal action. Yesterday, Sampit Patra posted a video on Twitter in which Kejriwal can be heard saying that this is the best reform in agriculture in the last 70 years, which will give farmers the best price for their produce, as they will be able to sell their crops anywhere. He also can be heard saying that the farmers will not lose their land, MSP, or their mandi. Patra shared the video with the caption, Sirji, counting the benefits of the 3 farm bills. Knowing the number of U-turns this Chief Minister has taken, this news does not come as a surprise. Another personality who has been courting controversy is ex-Vice President Hamid Ansari. This time, he tells Zee TV Aman Chopra in an interview that Musalman khatre mein hai, while promoting his book, By Many a Happy Accident. This certainly reminds me of Amir Khan's wife, Kiran, who said how unsafe she felt in India. However, Zee TV journalist Aman Chopra brilliantly exposed Hamid Ansari and tenaciously demolished his Dara Hua Musalman fiction. At every point, Ansari was forced to contend with some tricky questions tossed at him by the Zee news anchor, which left the ex-diplomat discomfited. During the interview, the news anchor brought up Ansari's last interview before stepping down as the Vice President of India after 10 years of being in office, in which he had said that there is a feeling of unease and a sense of insecurity among the Muslims in India, asserting the ambience of acceptance is now under threat. Here, Ansari once again emphasized that there is indeed a feeling of unease among Muslims in the nation. The journalist Aman asks him whether he too feels the same way, as he too is a Muslim. The ex-diplomat is heard refusing and saying this topic would need a separate debate. He further asks him whether the recent Modi government's decisions involving the CAA, Triple Talaq, Ram Mandir has compelled the Indian Muslims to feel insecure, as contended by Ansari, when the former VP says that he was unable to specify the reason. Then Aman Chopra interrupts, saying that there is actually no concrete reason, which is why Ansari cannot zero in on any reason. The news anchor smartly brings up the topic of lynching, asking whether that is one of the reasons why Muslims are insecure. Despite trying his best to choose his words carefully, Hamid Ansari appears to admit that it is a law and order issue. Aman Chopra can be heard saying, Sir, lynching is not exclusive to Muslims. Even Hindus are lynched. Why are they not insecure? Here, Hamid Ansari, who now appears to be a little angry, says that he's not sure whether Hindus are lynched or not, calling Ansari biased. Aman Chopra says he could list a number of Hindus who have been lynched in West Bengal, in Kerala, for example, over time. Aman Chopra certainly deserves a pat on the back for exposing Hamid Ansari's doublespeak. Meanwhile, in Karnataka, a Congress MLC was caught in a naughty act. If Sanjay Raut was here, he would have referred to it as very naughty. A naughty act in the Legislative Council. Prakash Rathod was left red-faced after he was caught on camera browsing through porn clips on his mobile phone during the proceedings in the state Vidhan Parishad on Friday. The visuals of Prakash Rathod purportedly watching the pornographic content on his mobile phone, which was blurred out for television broadcast, was widely aired by many Kannada channels. After the purported video went viral, the Congress leader came out to defend himself. Prakash Rathod, also the spokesperson of Karnataka Congress, said he was deleting the messages to free up space on his mobile when some TV channels recorded it. He claimed he was not watching any objectionable content. Well, that's all for now, friends. Thanks for watching. And for those who are new to this channel, please subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you and good night.